Hello, ladies and gentlemen, loyal Imperial citizens and rebel scum alike. Welcome to another Liam Aiden gameplay video. It is almost the end of 2021. We're getting ready to welcome 2022, and man, what a year it's been at these hallowed hollow tables. We've had so many great developments for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes in 2021, and I'm really excited for the future of the game in 2022 and beyond. But there is one thing on my wish list that I would like to ask CG for in the coming year, and it concerns this guy right here. Now, I know that asking for a Mace Windu rework is like beating the helmet, an old stormtrooper helmet, like a crazy Ewok with a drum. It makes a lot of noise, but you're not going to get very far. We've been here before. We've been asking for this for years. However, I have two reasons to be hopeful in the coming year that we might possibly maybe see a Mace Windu rework down the pipeline. Reason the first is standing right before you right now. It's the visual update, the visual rework that we got to Mace Windu in the last update of the game. Now, of course, that in and of itself isn't really evidence of anything. A lot of other characters, they've been updating them, trying to make them a little less cartoony, a little more photorealistic for quite a while now. Obviously, they had the Alec Guinness, old Ben rework was one of the first ones. Who else? Count Dooku. And obviously, we just had Qui-Gon Jinn as well. Now, Qui-Gon, of course, did sort of get not quite a rework, but when they added in the Omicron ability, he did become a much more viable character. So maybe we could see something like that with Mace Windu down the line. I know the visual touch-up is not evidence of anything else coming in and of itself, but it does help me feel a little bit hopeful. However, my second reason for being hopeful about a Mace Windu rework in the coming future is actually to do with a completely different game altogether. Those of you who are familiar with the channel will know that I also play Marvel Strike Force, where we all just recently saw a rework for two characters, SpiderMan and SpiderMan Miles Morales, in anticipation of the Web Warriors, a new team that they're going to be introducing at the beginning of 2022. Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales as well. If I was going to choose two characters and say that they were kind of the equivalent of Mace Windu in Marvel Strike Force, it would be those characters. Definitely Spider-Man, maybe Wolverine too. Characters in desperate need of a rework. Characters that we have been asking for a rework for a really long time. I mean, it's Spider-Man, right? He should be this amazing character, arguably the most popular Marvel character of all time, and he was complete trash in the game, trash turtles. He needed that rework, and lo and behold, he got it. Now, this is the thing. If Scopely over in Marvel Strike Force can work out how to give old characters like Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales a rework and make money, because that's the thing that CG always says, right? They don't make money off reworks. That's the reason they've given in the past. That's why we're not getting a Mace Windu rework, is because they don't make enough money off the reworks, and it takes a lot of time and effort to rework a character. I totally get that. I understand this is, this has to make money. It's an endeavor, right? A business endeavor. It has to make money. I do get it. Listen, if Scopely can rework Spider-Man, one of the original characters in the game, and if they can make money off that, then you can make money off a Mace Windu rework. The thing is, I've already suggested how you can do it. I'm not alone in this. There's lots of other people out there, lots of other videos, lots of people posting on Reddit and everywhere else with suggestions of how to rework Mace Windu. One way that I think you could do it, I made a video about this over a year ago, I think, is by introducing a couple of new Jedi characters, namely Saesee Tiin and Agen Kolar. Characters who, along with Kit Fisto, who's already in the game, make up the so-called gunslingers, the warriors that Mace Windu brings with him to attempt to arrest Chancellor Palpatine when he is unmasked as Darth Sidious in Revenge of the Sith. Now, we already have both Agen Kolar and Saesee Tiin appearing in the game. Of course, you have to fight them during the Sith Eternal Emperor unlock. I'll actually leave a link to my playlist of my journey to unlock a Sith Eternal Emperor down below, just in case anyone's interested in checking that out. I'm watching Agen Kolar and Saesee Tiin in action during that Galactic Legends unlock event. So they're already in the game. How easy would it be to work them up as characters and introduce them into the game, and then create synergy with these existing characters, Mace Windu and Kit Fisto. Maybe something similar to the way Ki-Adi-Mundi interacts with other Jedi as well once you've unlocked him. You know, you could do something really interesting with synergy there, I think, especially if you had, you know, maybe Agent Kolar as more of the healer, Saesee Tiin as another warrior, and then you could kind of mix around any other Galactic Republic Jedi in there to make the fit. I don't know. I think creating a new team, a la Marvel Strike Force, a la the Web Warriors, is a great way to make old characters relevant again, to make them interesting, but it does require that rework. Now, another way to do it, of course, is with the kind of Omicron abilities that they added in, already mentioned. Qui-Gon, of course, a ton of other characters there. We're seeing Phoenix, Rose, of course, Rose. Nobody wants to upgrade Rose Tico, but, you know, these characters that are becoming relevant in ways that they really haven't been before, through these kind of minor reworks, adding new abilities. You could, of course, do that to Mace Windu as well. Many different ways you could do well, you could do good by this exalted Jedi Master of the Vapod form, because he's trash turtles at the moment, let's be honest. Well, there you go, that's it. CG, if you're watching, I know you're not, but if you are, please consider this at least, and at least tell us why this idea doesn't work, why you can't kind of follow the Marvel Strike Force Web Warriors example and create a new team and rework Mace Windu to make him relevant again that way. I would love to see a rework of Mace and of any really Galactic Republic Jedi character in the game, but that's just me. That's one of my hopes for 2022 for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes moving forward. Whether or not we get that rework, I'm really excited about the game, really excited to see where it goes as we move into 2022. But what about you? I would love down below for you to leave any thoughts, comments, and suggestions you have around the game. What would you like to see change in 2022? What would you like to see them introduce? Maybe you've loved some of the changes they've already introduced and you'd like to see them do more of that. Maybe you're not so happy about some of the changes and you'd like to see them do less of that. Whatever it is, let me know down below. I can't wait to see all of your comments. Well, that is it for me today, and that's probably it for me for the year. I gotta be honest, I'll try and get a video out as soon as I can in January 2022, but this may well be my last video for 2021. It's been an amazing year for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, an amazing year for my channel as well. Thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate it all so very much. All of your likes, comments, they really help out the channel, and they mean so very much to me. While you're here, why not consider subscribing? I do plan to keep dropping gameplay videos for Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes and Marvel Strike Force in the year to come, and I would love to have you along for the ride. I wish each and every one of you a very happy, healthy, and fulfilling new year. I'll see you in the next one. Until then, look after each other, and remember, the Force will be with you always.